Hi, my name's Alison Griffiths. I'm currently a county councillor at Surrey Council. I was asked by Public Health and One New Surrey whether I would take on the 28-day challenge in October. It was one of the hardest things that I've ever done, but really enjoyable. It was 28 days of no smoking. It was brilliant while I was doing the challenge. I loved it. I felt very powerful. I thought I was doing really well. Everything was different. I felt better, I could taste things. It was a really good experience. I'd never thought about the health implications, I'd never thought about the financial implications. It was just something that I did. And I struggled in other areas, so things like food and travel and heating, and I was putting the cigarettes first and not realising that I was doing that. And it's only once I started this challenge that I started to realise just how much I was spending and just how much it was affecting my health. The phone service was awesome because every day I'd get that support that I really needed, and he was really good. And if I mucked up, I could still kind of phone up and say, you know, I'm really struggling, and I would be talked through ways of coping other than picking up a cigarette, which I really found helpful. It was also the fact that I was doing vlogs. So I felt that I had a lot of people that was really kind of counting on me to make sure that I completed that 28-day challenge to the best of my ability. And people were commenting on social media, and I got a lot of support, and that really made me kind of push forward and through it. There were very difficult days. There were days that I really struggled. I would get quite upset. I'd be emotional. I was all over the place through trying to stop because my whole life it all became about not smoking, and that was hard. I was spending around £300 a month. So yeah, we're looking at about £1,500–1,800 that I haven't spent on over a couple of months, and with that, I've been on holiday, we had a better Christmas. You know, my children have things that they didn't have before. I'm able to take my kids out and my grandchildren. All these things that we kind of went without so that I could smoke. It's been a real eye-opener, and it's been, it's quite a horrible eye-opener, but it's also positive because that's not happening anymore. It was the phone service that, even though I missed a couple of calls, I wasn't always there to answer. But if I was really struggling or if I was stressful, I knew I could just contact him. Without that, I would have failed in the first week. It really did make a difference to me.